Hello, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Snow Talk. And believe it or not, there is a chance that this may be our last Snow Talk of the season, the way it's looking right now. I'm going on a limb and saying it's our last chance for an accumulating snow. I think anything after this is going to be more backlash, snow flurries, or rain-snow mixes or something like that we could see as we enter the month of April. But as far as a chance for anything to accumulate, I think we're finally starting to see the end to the pattern here. At least I hope. That's the case, but all indications are more of a stormier pattern shaping up. In fact, thunderstorms may become a growing problem later on into the future here, especially as we get into the month of April, the way the pattern is shaping up. Very active storm track over the area, warmer airs can get involved, and it's been a delayed storm season so far, but I think it is going to come into play before long, so kind of a heads up there, and we'll be talking about that in the days ahead. In the short term, though, it's not bad out. We've got some sunshine around the area. Temperatures on the cool side, though, in the 30s, 38 as of this taping in the Louisville area, 40s, barely into 40s off to the south. You see our next weather maker already developing. We've got sunshine now, but our next weather maker is streaming in from the west. It is going to curl up and move its way into Kentucky as we get into the overnight hours. And it's a very small system, but it is going to have kind of a mixed variety here. In some places, rain and snow mixed to the south. Mainly snow, I think, across northern Kentucky and southern Indiana. But temperatures are crucial here. We're 38 now. How much of a drop we see this evening will determine how much we'll be able to accumulate on the grass. And it's a warm ground. So two things have to happen. One, got to get these temperatures down closer to 32. And you've got to get the snow to come down hard enough at enough of a rate to accumulate. And I think both will happen to allow for some grassy accumulations later tonight. This is not going to be a crippling storm by any stretch as it passes through the area. And hopefully it'll be out of here with no problems for tomorrow. Now, the models are a little bit too warm. They're saying we should be in the 40s at this point. Obviously, we're in the 30s. But nevertheless, we'll start to see the precipitation break out across Kentucky first as we into the midnight time frame. And again, pretty spotty rain and snow showers. Temperatures start to cool off, getting closer to that freezing mark now. So I would say after the midnight time frame, anything that falls has a chance to stick. And again, it's going to be very blotchy. It's going to be kind of a broken complex. One to the south, and the main punch is actually here across Indiana, which will come in around 9 in the morning. And that is the one that could give us some light accumulations because it is just at the point of sunrise. So if it happens before sunrise, you have a chance of grassy accumulations. If the sun comes up, the chance for grassy accumulations is off the table as we're going to warm up pretty fast. In fact, what's going to be happening throughout the day is what we usually would see in the summertime. You get very cold, unstable air. You get some sunshine to break through, and you get those spotty downpours or thunderstorms to pop up storms. We talk about that a lot in the summertime. Very similar setup as we head into tomorrow. There'll be pop-up rain and snow showers all over the place, mixed in with sunshine, but temperatures are warm enough that it should be mainly even rain if we can get up into the 40s. But I wouldn't rule out some areas of sleet or some snow mixed in, but it will not be able to accumulate at this point because temperatures will be above the freezing mark, which is good news. But kind of a cold, wintry scene at times later tonight and for tomorrow. How much are we talking about? Well, again, because the idea we're talking about a warm ground and the snow rates, it may come down briefly heavy in a few areas, but overall the snow rates look light enough to where it's going to have a tough time to accumulate. But if it did, grassy areas will be possible. Only caution I have is for areas that have bridges and overpasses away from the urban areas. Watch out for the chance for some slick spots that could develop because those will freeze up quicker than the main roads will. NAM model, pretty similar. Less than an inch. Again, grassy accumulations. And take a look at the GFS. Not much change there. A grassy light accumulation cannot be rolled out. This model is a little more broader scale, but you can see the trend there overall. So, not a big event, but it'll be late tonight and tomorrow. There could be some flakes fly. Maybe some areas will get a light accumulation. Otherwise, we'll see just a kind of a cold day on Tuesday. And this storm, then, once it moves away, is forecast to become a major storm. It's going to deepen rapidly just off the northeast coast. You're going to be hearing a lot about this in the headlines. This could be just a flat-out blizzard developing for areas of the northeast, something that does not happen very often at all for late March. So it depends on how close it gets to the coastline. That's a big debate. Some models take it out to sea, and some today have been trending, taking it a little closer to the coast and actually hook it backwards a little bit. So if you've got travel plans in the northeast, Tuesday and Wednesday, heads up, could be some delays because of this significant storm. What this is going to do, though, it is going to delay our warm-up by a day. So on Wednesday, we're going to be in the back flow of this system, so that means we're not going to see a rapid warm-up as soon as that rain-snow mix is out of here Tuesday. We'll still have another day of cool weather on Wednesday until that low gets further out, and then when that happens, then we'll get that south wind back, and we'll get a chance to warm things up. So this cool spell looks to be temporary. We do have rain to talk about as we into the weekend, especially Friday. A lot of you head up to Indianapolis for the big Battle of the Bluegrass taking place. Keep in mind that temperatures Will be warm enough to keep it all rain, maybe some thunder, but it is going to be kind of a sloppy ride on 65. History has told us before when we've had these situations with the games being played in Indy, 65 becomes a gridlock. So with a nighttime game, a lot of you probably just going to leave after work, but I would try to make plans earlier if you can. And with the rain out there, it could really make for a messy commute on Friday. We'll keep an eye on that once we get closer. All right, enjoy the snowflakes later tonight and tomorrow. We'll have much more come up today at 5 o'clock. See you then.